Titillating Tuesdays. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh?
Welcome to Titillating Tuesday, 21st of December 2021. Some kind of solstice or something like that, isn't it? 21st, 23rd, the shortest day of the year. These are things which are naturally built in. There's a lot of natural things which are built into nature that we've yet to figure out. Cycles which we've yet to figure out. Most of it you can get from watching women, you know. Women have monthly cycles, yearly cycles, 4-year cycles. It's just like you can learn so much from the object that's most in tune with nature and the consciousness behind it. Because consciousness is a detector, it's an antenna, it's a receiver and a sender. So we could learn most of the cycles of women. I think they get the same ideas, they get the same good ideas the same time in the year, and the same bad ideas the same time in the year. You can work out some cycles, some natural cycles that we don't know about. I got nothing in my head really. Still keeping myself free of disease through meditation, and I see the complexities that are being posed by the latest crisis or the first trumpet. I was reading the 7 trumpets in Revelation. I read the first one and I said, boy, if the human race makes it out with that one, we'll be very lucky indeed, you know. I read the second one, I said, if we made it out with the first one, the second one, nah. The third one, I was like, so since the first trumpet is still blowing, watch out for end, because that's the end. I'm DMB boss, I have no equals, no need for sequels, humans are fecal. When I say DMB boss. I had to become boss. I was a previous artist, I won't mention, but I was wild, so I had to become boss because I knew that the sweet spot for being free had passed me by. So I became a boss, and I got all different taglines, and that's just one of them I gave you. I got another one. My name is DNB Boss. Make some noise. Round of applause. It's all about yo. That's enough of bigging myself up. Yeah, back to what I was saying about the butt whooping. About the first trumpet. Yes, so because we practice iniquity, or we're iniquitous, the Almighty has seen fit to punish us. Well, I mean, if you're not that way inclined in your heart, and you've got the righteous path in your sight, and you're close by, you're not right on it, then I suppose you can make your way to the righteous path and hope that the Almighty doesn't select you as the next one to die. Because the random way, anyway, randomness is a collection of it's like a Fourier transform. It's a collection of different vibrations and frequencies, and they all collectively they look jumbled up, but individually you can separate them. It's like looking at brain waves. Until you separate them into different classes, you can't really see what's going on. It's a bit like that randomness. So whatever causes randomness is still a misunderstanding or an unknown. And if you go the scientific route, you still have to say that what we define as the Lord, the Almighty, is a phenomenon that can be scientifically described, but you can describe yourself in scientific terms too, but who's the person behind the description? That's what matters, in it. Those of you who are XXXY, so, you consider yourselves to be different, and this is called the life delusion, and every delusion matters, doesn't it? My delusions matter as well. So what you think of yourself in life is the most important thing in your life. But remember, that's your life. There's things I would like to do, but it'll take me so far off the righteous path that I can't square it. So I choose to miss out. The fear of missing out shouldn't be a reason for you to disturb the rest of society, because we all live in the same world. But the world is a concept that is, you'd say, it's not existence. A world does not exist, but a planet does. So the planet has seen many worlds. Before, it used to be dinosaurs that ruled Earth, and that was a different world that ended for us to start. So I'm mumbling on about things anyway. Let me just take a little short break and do a quick joke, snap joke. So it's a snap joke. I'm not going to tell you a story with a snap joke. So anyway, what do you call a trader who only buys and sells what they are told? That's a puppetalist. Is that buy that, sell that? Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of puppetalists here, not just in the world of economics. There are other puppetalists around. There's people who only do what the dick tells them to do. Those are also types of puppetalists. I don't know what. So I don't know. You can follow different feelings in you, but if you're emotionally driven, you're gonna find that your body is more, your unconscious, the driving force behind your intuition and instinct is so advanced that you won't understand why a loss is a victory, why a victory is a loss. And if you listen carefully, you yourself can't be the emotion. You have to be the one who describes the emotion. Right, not motion. Yeah, so if you are anger, yeah, try and be the one who is describing the anger, right, rather than anger itself. If you're riding a bike, try and be the one who's observing yourself riding the bike from time to time, because you need to know certain things about your surroundings beyond your bike and yourself. So if you're riding a bike and you're just riding it, occasionally stop and see and try and see how you're pedaling to see if you're on right, and just simple checks like that, so you can be two people. Remember what I always say, yeah? If I told you to do put your hands together like that, then I ask you which hand is touching which. You don't know. Okay, now feel your left hand touching your right. There you go. Before I told you that you're in superposition, yeah, you're everything at the same time, yeah. So I keep using that as an example to let you know that we're confined, and when we agree to confine ourselves to a world, yeah, we miss all of heaven's glory. But what world can we have except for the one that we've contrived? That's a good question. So again, people's delusions also matter, but as long as you don't disturb other people with your delusions, should be alright. But anyway, it doesn't matter what I say, because the Almighty is punishing us now, and that's what matters right now. So if you know you're not iniquitous in your heart, or if you know that you are, and you know it's wrong, yeah, then I suppose it's time to repent, I suppose, and try to because I mean, knowing you're wrong and doing wrong are two different things. You know. I might need to clear something. So I know I'm wrong about so many things that I do, but I never convince myself that I'm right. I know a delusion from the truth, but then the truth is also contrived, because the world it exists in is contrived. I know the relevant truth, I should say, yeah, and I know the most productive truth is the truth. the most relevant truth, because statistics can tell you so many things. I'm rambling on, but this is so important for me when I listen to it back. Statistics can tell you so many things. You can ask things in a different way and you get multiple answers to the same question. Like, for example, if I take out 2 toothpicks here and I ask you how many toothpicks are here, you say 2. And then I ask you, how many half toothpicks are here? You say 4. How many third toothpicks are here? You say 6. Yeah. So, you know, statistics, yeah, can give you so many different answers depending on the question you ask. All you got to do is ask the most relevant question. And who decides what's the most relevant question? You don't base that on emotion, but you do some. You base it on more stats. Yeah, and try to figure out what is the most relevant question to ask before you start asking questions which are not relevant. Yeah, and you end up being ineffective. Yeah, because if you had asked the right questions, you'll be effective right now, but you asked the wrong questions. I don't know if you were being leaned on to ask them, but if you're being leaned on, then who's going to ask that question, the relevant question? If we never ask those questions, we'll never get ourselves out of the ditch we've dug ourselves. Yeah, so I touched on so many issues without mentioning none. So I just smoked a cigarette. Yeah, so fucking, it's nothing to worry about. Trust me, because I meditate every day, and it's like I'm a savant. I found a yo-yo. I'm not gonna let go of it, and I'll be on that for years. So that's how I stay healthy, by just doing my meditation. So no one can tell me to stop using the only power that I have, because the only power they have over us is the ability to see into our minds. They want us to give up the power to defend ourselves. They must give up the power to see into our minds. If they won't do that, and that's their only power, that's our only power, we cannot give that up. Yeah, so I suggest those of you who are not iniquitous and know right from wrong, not what you've been told, because right from wrong, that's subjective as well. So you need to know, basically it's as simple as this. Yeah, if you want to decide whether a course of action is right or wrong, yeah, you first of all have to consider the collective. Yeah, anything that would lead to the extinction of mankind is wrong. Yeah, as in, if you find something that if applied 100%, yeah, by the population, they become extinct, yeah, that's wrong. Yeah, so a behavior like if people went around cutting off bits of themselves and 100% of the people did that, everybody will be dying from cutting off bits of themselves. So that would be wrong. Yeah, so a behavior that if 100% of the population practiced leads to their extinction is wrong. So when I say knowing right from wrong, use that as a measuring stick. Yeah, because if anyone's to destroy the human race, let it be the Most High that does it. Yeah, so because he's the one who created them. What right do we have to destroy things that he made? Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna stop there because, like, you know, it gets deep. Anyway, 21st of December 2021, Titillating Tuesday. I'm out of here.
Titillating Tuesday. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you